Final Fantasy VII's Twitter just confirmed some really great things, many of which we were speculating on stream, and ironically enough have a video from that coming out tomorrow breaking it down. Sorry for the delay on that, by the way. But Crisis Core Reunion is expected to release within the next 6 to 8 months. And official news dropped today highlighting many of the remakesters' new and improved features, which we have to talk about, guys. Hit that like button, let's get this video to over 1,000 likes to send the hype through the roof. Before we get into this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all these things Final Fantasy that you don't want to miss out on. Only 35% of you who watch and love these videos are currently subbed. Hit the notification bell too so you can stay in the loop. Crisis Core Reunion is without a doubt a remaster, but as we speculated before and they confirmed today, they're going above and beyond than just simply enhancing the graphics. Oh no. This is not the Crisis Core game that we all played back in high school. The first note on the list for news is that the camera function and character movements have been drastically improved. I say drastically for movement because we can see Zack in combat in the middle of striking enemies, and being able to cancel the animation on a dime with 3 different animations: blocking instantly after an attack, dodging instantly after an attack, and casting magic instantly while dodging as well, then going into attacks. All of this while being able to maneuver the camera better will increase efficiency in battles and overall create a much more engaging experience. This stuff is huge and part of the many list of reasons why I consider this project a remake more than a remaster. A remakester, if you will. Final Fantasy VII Remake was a huge turning point for Square Enix. Their action-based systems before seemed to miss the mark oftentimes. However, now they're taking serious initiative in creating systems that appeal to everyone and are fun to figure out. Overall, these are much needed improvements to the dated PSP battle system, which we still have much more to talk about. By the way, I have a question for you guys. If Crisis Core Reunion is called Reunion, what are the chances that Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 is also called Reunion? I want to hear what you guys think, so comment below and let's get a discussion going. Also, because my speculative brain is always working, does anyone else find it weird that the notes state character movement has been improved on and not just saying Zack's movement? You know, since Zack is technically the only character we control and play as in Crisis Core, are they insinuating that we'll be able to control other characters? Or is this just referencing that character boss movements as well have been improved on, so they could keep it as a generalized term? Yeah, most likely it's that, so I'm gonna shut up now. Next on the list from the news drop states that the UI has been optimized more, which to me it does look pretty sleek from what we're currently able to see in the trailer. But up next, it says that a new menu-based battle system seems to be an exciting new addition, and I have lots of questions because of how they worded it. Previously, they mentioned that character movements and camera improvements have been added to the game. We could also see Zack has new animations and can string together 5 melee hits, combining that with dodging, casting magic, and blocking. There seems to be room for combo ability from my perspective, but I can't help but wonder, what exactly does menu-based battle system mean? We can see they introduce ability shortcuts like how Final Fantasy VII Remake has them. In Remake, you can hold L1 to select from customized options of moves and magic to cast, and in the Reunion trailer, we can see buttons are in fact mapped to abilities. Whereas before in Crisis Core, you previously had to use the shoulder buttons to cycle between other moves, which didn't always feel so great and sort of broke the immersion because you had to stop and think, okay, how many times do I have to press L1 in order for me to cast fire or abilities, etc. I can't wait to see if Final Fantasy VII Rebirth will follow suit and allow Cloud and the party to also block instantly when needed, while enhancing defensive options for the entire party all across the board. This is the kind of development you love to see, where they take inspiration from their previous games and use that to cater to a better system overall in the future for follow-up games. Up next, I did notice this from the trailer even though it was a small sample size. New background music arrangements will be created by Ishimoto, who was the original composer for Crisis Core on PSP. In the trailer, we hear the Last Order Crisis mix song playing throughout it. However, if you listen very closely, you can see they added in DJ disc scratching noises throughout the song.
It's showtime!
It's very subtle, but it is there. So we could be seeing small changes and additions to the OST and possibly larger enhancements all across the board, which we have yet to see. It's going to be exciting because Square Enix never misses when it comes to music. And finally, the biggest information in this news drop that has me super excited is that they're doing full voiceovers for scenes in the game which were previously only text. It seems this is also taking another inspirational approach from Final Fantasy VII Remake this time around. In the original Crisis Core, there were times where Zack would interact with people and we would get text-based scenes instead of voice-acted scenes. On the top of my head, many of these were for Kunsel, a couple for Tifa, and of course, many other moments as well. Similar to Final Fantasy VII Remake, where they gave non-stop dialogue for everything from NPCs throughout the world, shop owners, etc. Everyone has unique dialogue and conversations in Final Fantasy VII Remake to sort of create the illusion that the environment is alive and breathing, which I absolutely love. There are tons of details in Remake which NPCs reference things that are going on around you, or directly influenced by the party's decisions, which is pretty awesome to see. Obviously, Crisis Core won't be doing all that, but what they're doing about voicing the text-based scenes, that is a lot of effort, guys, which in itself speaks to me they're approaching this with a remake mentality from new combat, camera, character animations, more voice-acted lines, and of course, hella improved graphics. This Crisis Core Remakester is definitely looking to be worth that $50 price tag. Lots of bang for your buck in this, and if they confirm next that they added more side missions and content of that sort, I will absolutely lose my mind. However, that's not to be expected as they're already doing so much for us already. What do you guys think about all this? Will Crisis Core Reunion be a day one purchase for you all? Which version of the game are you guys getting and why? For me, I'm gonna have to go with the PC version. The modding support and replayability from them are so worth it to me. And I also have plans to give away some Crisis Core Reunion copies when it drops. So make sure you guys like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you are new. More Final Fantasy VII videos are coming your way and you won't want to miss them. My name is BltzZ and thanks for watching.